Brisbane Lions have won 10 of their last 11 games. And they are primed for September once again.
Feel anything? No.
So my round 23 review was 27 minutes long. You take out the intro and the outro, it's 26 minutes long. It's one of my more detailed reviews of a game. A draw against Hawthorn, one of the most exciting games I've been to as a Collingwood fan in recent years. And this game against Brisbane, Friday night MCG, we lose by 63 points. 15-6, 96 to Brisbane, 25 goals, 9, 159. 40 goals combined, yet in saying that, you'd think it was a shootout or just a high. There was no pressure in this game. Let's be brutally honest. You'd think on the scorecard that it's a bit of a shootout, something exciting to watch for, but it was anything but. This game was pretty much wrapped up halfway through the third quarter. A good indication for us managing players, the minutes, the moments, just everything. This was not the best Collingwood performance in terms of effort or anything involved for that matter. There were some positives I'll talk about a little bit later, but regarding this review, again, round 23 review was 26 minutes long, talking about the actual game. I reckon this will be about a third covering this game because there's no real talking points for me as a Collingwood fan coming out of this game. We are guaranteed for wildcard round next week. If this was a proper fight for September, that 8th spot now, if this was the case, I'd be embarrassed to be a fan right now. I'd be disappointed. I'd be coming on here, and this would be a 20-plus minute review and just being embarrassed to talk about this game. But we're 8th or 9th. We're going to find out in the next 10 hours max if we're going to be playing the Bulldogs or Carlton for next week, wildcard round. We'll know for sure if it's going to be a Friday night or a Saturday night at the MCG, unless the AFL decides if the Bulldogs finish 8th and we finish 9th, that they're going to host this at Marvel Stadium. But I highly doubt it. It's the AFL. You just don't know what's going on with the AFL these days. But just regarding this review, I'm not going to display the player stats and the team stats and waffle on about the stats and everything involved, because this, for us, was a nothing game. It was a something game for Brisbane. They played with something on the line. We played like there was nothing on the line. We played this game as if we had cemented top spot as the minor premiers, and it was just put the feet up, relax, and focus on September, that sort of stuff. You might see that with Fremantle today against Carlton. That might dictate how or who we play next week. But this is what you get when it comes to finals and wildcard round. You're going to hear this phrase in the next week or two that this is the beauty of wildcard round. Well, you get the beauty of it. You also get the ugly side of it, and it's the build up towards wildcard round. You get the dead rubbers. You got St Kilda and Gold Coast Thursday night. That was a game that happened. And then you get this sort of performance. Yeah, 15 goals, 6. You think, oh, that final quarter, nice little display of flair and finesse and whatnot. But for me, as a fan watching this, if you paid a ticket to go to this game and you left early, I don't blame you. I have never left a game early. I've stayed till the end for every single game. My only rule on leaving a game early for me, or two rules. First, personal emergency, you can leave. That's perfectly fine. That's out of anyone's control. The second one is a certain margin. For me, it's 100 plus points. Biggest loss I've ever attended was the round 24 2011 game, Collingwood v Geelong. We lost by 96 points, almost 100 points. And the second biggest loss I ever attended was last year, Thursday night against Hawthorn. We lost by 64 points. Sidey's 350th, Perryman's 150th. This game here last night, the third biggest loss I've ever attended. It's the highest score we've ever conceded in my lifetime attending a game. Attending a game, that is. I don't want people to think, it's the highest score we've ever conceded. Please don't get that twisted. This was the third biggest loss under Craig McRae. It's the highest score we've conceded under Craig McRae. It's Brisbane's equal highest score at the MCG in their history, as the Brisbane Lions, that is. So, yeah, a lot of factors. Brisbane, a lot of praise. They've won, I think it's 10 of their last 11 games. That one loss being that 76-point loss. It sticks out like a sore thumb, that loss to Carlton. But they're cherry ripe. They're hitting peak form heading into September for a fourth year in a row. You'd expect them with Sydney's discretions and players being suspended that Brisbane in third spot, unless Hawthorn smack West Coast by about 100 points. And that's another factor as well. Hawthorn, Melbourne, lesser extent Geelong and Adelaide, they're looking at us angrily. They're the Simpson characters in the car. We are Homer Simpson just smiling, driving at the moment. Everyone's just looking at us angrily. I'm looking at Collingwood angrily right now. Just with Brisbane, right? Logan Morris kicks 8 goals. Whoever drafted Harry DiMattia over Logan Morris, You are an asshole. You are an absolute asshole. I hope you get sudden IBS and you shit your pants in public. Unbelievable, that sort of call. Connor McKenna kicks 4 goals, 2 bullshit goals, and that soccer goal in the first quarter. That was the way this game was going to go out and pan out, unfortunately for us. Yeah, what more can you say on that sort of stuff? Eric Hipwood kicks 3 goals. Oscar Allen kicks 4 goals. So maybe we're just propping up Brisbane a bit, and then when it comes to finals, they crash out. I don't know, just wishful thinking. I mentioned the stat in the team selections final word video. Teams who lose by 10 plus goals in the month of August fail to win the premiership. We've lost by 10 plus goals here. We're going to finish in the wildcard round. There was really no point. Are we just making up the numbers though? We'll find out. We may lose next week, and that's our season done. Otherwise, we are just delaying the inevitable. Just with this game, real briefly. First quarter was okay. We actually won the clearances in the first quarter. It was just, yeah, Brisbane's ability to refuse the miss in the first quarter, and that panned out for the entire game. Set shots, they refused the miss. For us, we missed our chances early on, and I think that dictated how we were going to play this game. If we weren't in it, what was the point? I would have accepted a 4 or a 5 goal loss if it was Brisbane 18-12, 120 to us 13-12, 90 or some shit like that. 5 goal loss, make it respectable. I made a post on Instagram about, look, I get it with the results and how it panned out in the efforts, but have some respect for the paying fans and customers and whatnot. Just yeah, that's the thing that annoys me. It's Sidebottom's final home and away game. It may be Pendlebury's final home and away game for us. Watch this space with his injury. McStay, I think he landed awkwardly in the ruck in the centre ball ups before half time. But for us in the first quarter, we had that slingshot rebound footy down packed, and then Brisbane, similar to Geelong, where Geelong prepares perfectly for you. Brisbane, they're able to adjust mid game and they squashed our, I can't even say squashed properly. Uh, they squashed our handballing game and they forced turnovers. It was basically what we needed to do against Brisbane. They did it to us in spades. They played their natural game. Their attack and control, it penetrated our pressure. There's a fucking sexual innuendo right there. Grow up, Nate. Yeah, in Brisbane, they were just on the front foot at their best. For us, this was 80% at best, and that's being generous with the efforts. Some positives, though. Sam Swadling backs up his Rising Star nomination from last week. 32 disposals and a goal. Jordan Ngoe, 32 disposals. I did say in an Instagram post last night that he didn't look banged up. I'd take that back. He was banged up at times. I'm just saying in the previous games, it looked like he wasn't 100% banged up, but now playing this game, we need him cherry ripe for the wildcard round and beyond. Charlie West, career high 3 goals. Angus Anderson, career high 3 goals. I did say if we're going to drop anyone in terms of their performance, it might be Angus Anderson tapering off, but kicking 3 goals. He's actually a point of different sort of player up forward. Maybe don't put him in the midfield for the rest of the season. Just keep him as a pressure forward. He knows how to kick a goal or two. Just some of those set shots needs to convert those. Rowan Steele, career high 24 disposals. I'd expect we move the magnets around with players coming back in, guys like Wainor, Lipinski, Maynard, hopefully Perryman. That's at least 4 changes to come through. You're going to see magnets moved and certain players dropped. I wouldn't be surprised if we dropped Will Hayes and we moved Rowan Steele to more half forward or starting on the bench, maybe rotating with Lipinski on the wing. You can't really drop a Rowan Steele off his recent form and performances. He had a good first half of the year. Then we dropped him after the bye, and then he's come back in and he hasn't looked out of place. So fair play to Rowan Steele. Great games for Swaddling. Charlie West battled all day. Angus Anderson kicking goals. DeGoey, our highest disposal getter, or equal with Swaddling. Nick Dacos, unfortunately, does not get 29 disposals in this game. Got to 26 and then was managed similar to Darcy Cameron in the final quarter. So yeah, he ends the home and away season just under 35 disposals a game, averaging and a goal a game, but kicked a good goal in the first quarter. Um, yeah, that's about the only positives I can really say for this. Brisbane, far too good. First 10 seconds, kicked that goal, and then the last 10 seconds on the siren kicks the goal. So that's, yeah, Brisbane at their best. They can celebrate. They're going to finish top 4 at the very least, barring Hawthorn smacking West Coast by 100. No, they're going to finish third. They're going to play Sydney at the SCG. They're going to be the favourites for that one. And for us, we wait. We wait to see who we play. If Carlton beat Fremantle, then it's going to likely be Carlton because the Bulldogs have to play Melbourne. If the Bulldogs play or beat Melbourne, then we play the Bulldogs. Can't even speak properly. But yeah, we're going to find out. In the next few hours, we'll find out. I won't make a separate video on it, but I'll make an Instagram post. Once we know officially who we're playing, I'll make a post on it. Follow me there. Cheap plugs. give the video a like, share it around, subscribe if you're not already. Leave your comments down below. Did you go to this game, and what were your expectations? Were your thoughts on this game? It's a mulligan for me, and that's what Collingwood treated this game as, a mulligan, lack of efforts, and it's a lack of effort for me reviewing this game. So I'm going to end this review here. I'll leave you guys all to it. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Please be well, please be safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever that is. Up the pies.